It's been a long time since I started vlogging, but let's just start new vlog. Today I want to talk about religion and beard in this country. It's very weird and bizarre thing. I usually don't want to rant about these types of topics because it's so vast and I need lots of material and concentration, things like that. I just went to the Iranian police department. They have this local, like a kiosk or something, and there was a simple application for the passport. And the Iranian passport, Iran is one of those countries doesn't have actual passport. I mean, it does have two types of things. One is a regular passport, like any other countries they have, but not everybody has the passport. Like, just look at that. Like, this is not a bumper, a speed bumper. It's just, it's crazy. It's deep. Look at that. It's freaking annoying. And as you can see, no one even respects to these speed bumpers. Anyway, this is crazy. Anyway, so Iran has a regular passport thingy, but it's like oh my god, only 2% of the whole population have these types of international English, Persian passport. But Iran has its own types of passport, and it's like a birth certificate, but it's mixed between the passport and all of your activities, like if you vote or whatever, doing things like that. They put a seal or a stamp on your that thingy, that because it's not the passport, is not anything, just the Iranian thing. So it has your birth certification, and it has your all of your information the government needs to know, and if you vote or not, if you're using whatever beneficial, public beneficial, anything like that. So they have that thing. So I just wanted to get this international passport, just a regular international passport. They have this one of the simplistic application ever, because in Iran is bureaucratic, crazy country. For everything you need to fill lots of application and a copy of your birth certification for I don't know, your mom's or dad or anything like that, and new photos and your IDs, and your IDs, other things Iran does have, and army cards is another thing. So if you're an Iranian man, you have you could get international passport, you could have Iranian types of passport. You need to get your ID and the army ID card, so you just you need 4 types of identification for just being a Iranian male. Anyway, regardless, I went to get this passport. It was just a simple application, but it was ridiculous. I mean, there is tiny boxes of everything. You have to fill everything like that, and there is a sample, so you get a copy of the idea of the how to fill that application. One of the things on that You know, the application is what was it? I forgot. The race, and it doesn't say race, it's just say the skin tone. You could just say like white, black, and Hispanic, or something like that in many other countries. But in Iran there is like 7 types of skin tones, which is very weird. I don't understand why do we need that, and I don't understand those skin tones, because there's no definition of that in there's no serious definition of the skin tones in any way. Like if your skin is close to the color of the width, like that, like something like that. I mean, how do I know my skin is close to that? And there is another option. I'm just white. I'm just white. So this is not white to you. And it doesn't make any sense. And some other was like Mediterranean skin tones, and like Iranian skin tones, types of things. It doesn't says the Iranian types of skin tones, but they use the word in which I could just translate it to this thing, the Iranian skin tones, because the Iranian or Middle Eastern are not that white. They're white, but they're not that white. So what are they? Nobody knows. Anyway, so there is like 7 crazy options, and that is not the important part. You see, that thing is just demolished. I don't know, by the government or whoever. So there's another crazy thing, was the religion, and not only the religion, but the sectors and the branches. Like the government needs once and has to know your religion branches. So I don't believe God, so I just leave it alone. And the guy or the woman who was in charge, that police department, says you can't just leave it alone. I said I don't have religion. There's no other option. And the guy says you're in Iran. You must have a religion. You can't just be a non-religious person. It doesn't work that way. It was a tiny argue, but the guy just wants to keep his job or whatever. I don't want to blame him for something like that, but it was stupid. I mean, you're either a religious guy or you're not. But in Iran, you must have and supposed to have a religion. And fun fact is, you can have your own religion. Let me just pass this stupid tunnel and let's get back to something new. So I just have a Abraham Lincoln beard at the moment. I went to this police department, and the woman says, are you a Sunni, or the Muslim Sunni? And I said, no, I don't believe God. And this is not a Sunni beard. The Sunni has a different beard. The Lincoln beard is a different beard. If you specifically look it up online, you could see those differentiation. But it's not that much a big. I mean, difference. So I'm expecting the people would get confused over that. Look at that flag, because it's Muharram, and Iranian are mourning, or supposed to be mourning. Everything in this country has to be mourned, because the government is run by the sectors. So I just the guy refuses to get my the picture and my application, so I just left and gone. He said, if you want to fill these things, it's up to you, but we're gonna charge you if they refuse and send it back, and we know they're gonna send it back to us again, because the country has a restriction over what they accept as the beard and look and religion and whatever the fuck the government wants you to have. God, I hate tunnels. And it's not it is not the government. The people are just this is a big, huge mass of the village. Everything in this country has to be the same look, same options, same dinner, same food, same drink, same activity. Every single step of your life is determined and demanded by the public, and not just the public. I mean, whoever lived in this land is part of your own your personal family. It's just a big, huge family. Like this girl, I don't even know what age she has, how old she is, but she's wearing the same exact thing everybody else is wearing. It is just a crazy mass ideology. It's just a big freaky cult. You can't have your own personal opinions, anything, even if it's just Islam. You can't be a Sunni in this country, and if you're a Shia, you must have the same beard as everybody else does. And Islam says you can't shave your beard completely. You just need to have a tiny little bit beard all the time. But it is crazy as it is. You can't have just full shaved face in Iran and fill the application and get your passport, do your business, even just have a job in government officials and whatever you think is rough for everybody else, and you could just have it, and also have a full face, completely shaved beard. But you cannot possibly have a Sunni beard and have official business. It just doesn't make any sense for these people, and it is just beyond nonsense. So it is. These countries, these Middle Eastern countries, are not Muslims. They think they are, but they are not. They're just run based on their own cults, and they want to keep it that way. They don't want to change, and nobody wants change. None of these people in these back streets once change. Every building looks exactly the same, just a simple different into it. There's no character in this city. Every city has a character. Even North Korea has a character. Turkmenistan has does have a character. U.S., big countries, small countries, everybody has a character. But Iran lost its character. It's just a big fat village, which is horrible. I can't stand it. I mean, look at that. Every turn to the left or right, you're gonna see the same people, and the government is happy to see that. So this is the same reason as ISIS can't, or they may be even stupid enough, but regardless, they can't attack Iran because of this fact, because the country is just a big village. Everybody knows everybody else's, and if you have a new idea, new look, or whatever, you cannot be survive. You can't have your own life in this country. So you're gonna be pointed out and get caught before anything else. So you know how much hard is it for me to doing this vlog in this country, which nobody else is doing vlog, motovlogging and any other things, because the country is the same bubble, immature thing which never grow. Let me just show you something, and that would be that. Look at that. Can you see that? It's sewage, raw sewage. Just want to point it out. It's 2017, late 2017, and Iran has this raw sewage ditches all around this, not this city, but the whole country. Back in the day, they used this system, the Muslims used this system to bring water to the neighborhoods, but long after that, yeah, Iranian using this system as a raw sewage thing for years. Thanks for watching.